were talking, wrist grabs usually only happen if somebody is trying to drag you into a secondary location, and usually women are the people the aggressors go for something like that. Not always, but more often. Another thing is for wrist grabs is if he has something in his hand that I want, then I might do something like that. But it's very rare that you'll see a wrist grab. The only other time you'll see it is in combat sports, where a wrestler is using it either in movement to set up a takedown, or he's head-to-head, okay? And they're starting to fight for hands and such, okay? So that's usually when you'll see the wrist grabs. Now, when we do it, okay, and like I was talking about, we have otaku no and ona no. There's male percussive and female percussive striking. So when he moves into angle to get this, ooh, we're caught off guard. We have our 3 hazushi, right? So the first one starts coming like we're going to go soto kiri to our shoulder, and we're going suriage here. Okay? And then from there, uppercut straight, or hook, straight hook, or hook, straight hook straight, or uppercut straight uppercut. So really it's just going into 3s, so we don't have to, like, if you're not a boxer, you're not throwing together combos that you're not used to. But this is enough that it's going to be enough to keep them off guard, basically. So it's a 1, whether it's a straight, a circular, and a straight, or a circular, straight, circular. Doesn't matter which side it is. Okay? But normally it has to feed into whichever side you created the wrist strap. So if I'm going here, and I can't, obviously this would be a backhand, you can go backhand, straight, backhand, but normally I would just use straight boxing, so straight, hook, straight, and then you can move off to the side and get in a safe zone in sabaki. Okay? But the 3 hazushi is joran, so joran is this one. Okay, so joran. Okay. Now churan is this way. Okay. So we're going here. So churan, okay, same thing. Okay. And then geiran, so same thing. We cut. Okay, and move off to the side. So that's your 3. Now we're going to go into more onano. Anytime there's a static grab, we have to strike first. Right? Aikido to work, we don't want to just do this. Okay? Because there's so many things he can do while we're doing just this. Okay? Doesn't matter. Even if we outbalance him and we start to do this, he's still lucid and he's aware of what's going on. Somebody who's resisting is not going to let you do that. So, what do we have to do first? Hit or hit. Okay? Now, if we do onano, let's say I'm going to go into okay? My onano striking is this. It's already moving into the movement. Okay? So not only am I hitting the side of his nose, let's stay still so they can see where he's going. Bop. Okay? And I like to say, now start to kneel where you can. Okay? And you still want good posture. Straight up, back straight, not rounded. Arms straight, extended. Okay? And then you're going to hold. Okay? And obviously you can go over the shoulder a little bit, but if you want to really add some pressure, you just put it right in that tricep. Okay? So again, one more time, we'll go onano strike, female percussion, which does not stop the movement. And it doesn't stop the momentum, okay? Because I'm still going this way, and I need to do something, so my footwork is this. Hiraki. Hiraki. And as I'm hitting, I'm setting up with that. Okay? That. Okay? Even if it comes off, you're back to that anyway. So it doesn't matter. You're still getting something in. You won't have a brain freeze. So here, here. You want to lock it in. Alright. Basic Aikido. So we just went back to a classical Aikido technique, but because it's static, we're hitting first. And our hit is in our movement, as opposed to losing the hand. Because if he pulls this off as I'm going for it, if I'm going for it and he pulls the hand away, that's when that comes in, right? はい、どうぞ。はい、お願いします。